Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my April empties and declutters. I have a nice little array of skincare, makeup, personal care, no candles, and I just thought that I'd go ahead and share with you my thoughts, my experiences, what I would repurchase, what I am glad to see go, what disappointed me, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with my foil packets. I have a handful here. I did do a full face of samples. I'll try to leave that linked for you in case you didn't see it. But in it, I used this Becca Ignite liquid highlighter in the shade Passion, and I really did like it. I still have two more packets of the other two colors, but I really did like this one. I also used the Smashbox Photo, I always get it wrong, the Photo Finish Primer, and I was able to get 2 to 3 uses out of this packet, and shortly thereafter I did get another sample in 2 samples, I think. 1 sample, 2 samples with an Ulta order, so go figure. I also did try out these other 2 Cover FX monochromatic lip colors, and they're okay. They're pretty colors, but they're just not, I don't know, they just didn't wow me. I also used up the Laura Mercier Rouge Essential Silky Creme lipsticks, and I mean, they were okay. Not my favorite form of cream lipstick, so I don't think I'd repurchase a full size of those. Also in that video, I did use up 1 shade of the KVD Lock-It Foundation, which I have used in the past and really loved. I do enjoy this foundation. I would consider repurchasing it, but I have a handful of foundations I'm already going through right now, so yeah. Moving on. Next, I know that Balm foundations are kind of making a comeback and are all the rage right now, and I had a sample of the Stila Tinted Moisturizer Skin Balm. And I had the shade, I used the shade 2.0, and it was a really good color match for me, but it felt terrible. I guess I just can't get on with skin balms and tinted moisturizers. I just don't like them. They're not for me, and that's okay. So next we have some skincare, hand care. This is the Lavender Marshmallow from Bath & Body Works. It's my favorite scent. It's an online only exclusive, and I love this one. I always grab a couple when I stock up during sale times. I also finished up from Bath & Body Works a Dark Kiss shower gel. Really like it. It's a lovely scent. I have a matching spray. Very nice. Okay, while we're in body care, let's keep going. I finished my native deodorant in Jasmine and Cherry Blossom. I really like the scent. It's very nice for spring. Yeah, I would rebuy this. Next, I also have my little 1 single hand sanitizer in Sweet Pea. We went even fewer places, so that's just that. And also I have a mini of the Pantene Air Spray, which is really nice. I keep it by my table here, so when I'm finishing up my makeup, I like to have a little mini can of hairspray to kind of finish up before I hit record, or just kind of fix my hair if I want to. But this is nice. It's just okay. But now it's gone. Next, in skincare, I finished up the last of my Vanilla & Co. Clean It Zero cleansing balms. Again, I just don't like cleansing balms, so I'm glad that this has gone out. I didn't notice any difference between these and the other 3 fragrances that I had. Well, they're supposed to be different skincare. This one is the nourishing one. Didn't notice any skincare benefits from it, and the only difference was the scent, so I won't be repurchasing those because I don't like them. Next, I have this eye cream by Glam Fox. This is the Double Effect Retinol and Collagen. I cannot buy this anymore, but I really did enjoy this one. It was a, this one was more of a gel. Was this one the gel one? I think this one was the gel one. I can't even get anything out of here. I had a gel one, and I had one that was more of a cream. I think this one might have been the cream one, but it was really nice. I enjoyed it. It didn't do you know, didn't do miracles, but it kept my skin hydrated. And right now I'm just a little bit puffy because I'm off kilter on my allergy medicine, so bear with me. And next I have this Peter Thomas Roth Rose Stem Cell Mask. I really enjoy this. I have a larger jar. It was a really nice, it's a nice mask. It does smell very rosy. I found it to be very nourishing. I preferred to use this instead of as the 15-minute mask. I prefer to use this one as an overnight mask, and I really do feel like it helps rehydrate my skin. It's one of my favorites. I have a large jar waiting in my cabinet. Next, I have two more skincare minis. I have this Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash from Origins. I keep wanting to say Cheeks and Balances, but this is the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, and this one's really nice. I'm actually currently working through one that's a little bit larger, and it's nice, but it does, if it gets in the eyes, it will sting. It smells very minty, it smells very clean, and I do enjoy it as a face wash, so I'm glad to have a couple more upstairs working now. And last, I have the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Broad SPF. It's just a tiny moisturizer. It worked really well. I used it as the daytime moisturizer. It doesn't have a scent to it, and I like that it has an airless pump. That is my preferred method for moisturizers. But yeah, it's a good one. Enjoyed that. And I guess we're still kind of into skincare. I did finish the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This one was a birthday freebie from Sephora, and honestly, I don't get the hype. I mean, it smells nice, not too overpowering, a little bit fruity, but I don't know. I felt like I would put it on and it would just kind of sink into the lips, and the next morning there was nothing there. I didn't really feel any difference. I honestly prefer the fresh lip balm in the pots. I prefer those to this as a lip sleeping mask because I usually find that they coat the lips really nicely, and I feel like there is that extra hydration. But this, I don't get it. It's just okay. I will not be repurchasing that, and I know they make a bunch of other flavors, but I'm not interested in trying it. So there's that. Next we have makeup, and I'm gonna go with this one first. This is sort of a declutter, sort of a use up. I did use most of this, but this is over a year old. This is the Ulta Active Workout SPF Sun Facial Mist, and it's a really nice, I use this as a setting spray before I would go outside, and it's really nice. It does smell like a sunscreen, but this one is just getting old. And your SPF, I think I was told that your SPF, like if you just keep it, it just naturally disintegrates in half, has a half-life of a year. Don't quote me on that, but that's what a friend of mine told me from her dermatologist. But anyway, this one is getting old anyway. The expiry date on it is 11/20/20, so I figure I'm just gonna go ahead and move it out. I did buy another one to replace this, so I don't feel bad about not having completely finished this all up. So that one's done. Now these ones are truly well and done. I have two of the teeny tiny mini all-nighter Urban Decay setting sprays. They're fine, they're fine. I'm currently trying out some new setting sprays, so I would consider repurchasing that, but I officially have no more all-nighter setting sprays, and that's okay. I have some other things that I'm trying out instead. Next up, I have the No Problem Touch and Soul Primer, and this is just okay. It's very much of a gel consistency, and it's okay. I just would find though that if I got it up high around my eyes, it would make my and around my temples, it would make my foundations and my concealers pill, and especially around here up on my forehead, and pilling foundation is not, blah, blah. So I'm glad to be done with this. I did like it in my T-zone area here, but anything around the forehead and face was just, no thanks. Would I consider repurchasing this? No, because there are better primers that I have, and while this is an affordable primer and it's nice around my cheeks here, it's not nice enough for me to want to purchase again. Next I have, this one has been in a lot of my, well, this one's been in my stash since the beginning of the year, so it's been in almost every video, but this is the Morphe Brow Setting Gel, and it's just a clear setting gel. It has a nice brush on it. It's got this, it's kind of, it's asymmetrical. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. It's an asymmetrical brush, which is really nice because you can get it into some smaller places. It's got longer bristles than others so that you can brush through the longer hairs too. It's okay, but now since I've been using it for 3 months, it's definitely got a lot of extra product in there and it's starting to smell bad, so this one's done. I also have my mini Grande mascara. This one has been in my Shop to My Stash for this month, so these smaller ones, the travel size, I usually use for only about a month, month and a half, 2 months at maximum, I can, depending on how big the tube is, but this one definitely only lasted a month. It says it has a conditioning peptide formula. I don't know if I can get that to focus there. It says conditioning peptide formula. I don't feel like it did anything conditioning for my lashes, but I wasn't really measuring either. I didn't really notice a difference. Again, this one I was worried about having an odor. It doesn't have a smell at all. I don't know. It's just okay. I will probably forget about it now that it's gone. Next up, I have this e.l.f. Sugar Lip Scrub. This one is in the shade Mint Maniac. It's just a really nice sugar scrub in a lipstick tube form. I prefer this method of lip scrub over a pot because, again, I don't like to dip my fingers into things. And I really enjoyed this. This was only like $3 and I've already replaced it with a sweet cherry. So I'm excited to try that new flavor, and this one is done. Lastly, I have, oh, I guess I can count this too as a use up. This is just a Black Beauty blender. Did I say that right? Black Beauty blender. Yes, Black Beauty blender. I got this one forever ago when I had my full-size KVD Lock-It foundation. Yeah, it came in a set with it, and I mean, it's just starting to chip. I don't know, is chip the right word? Anyway, it's got some little dings in it, and it's just kind of, yeah, it's just getting old, and even though I wash them regularly and it's not wanting to focus, there we go. It's just got a couple little dings in there, and it's just looking kind of dirty no matter how much I wash it. And oh, Beauty Blender offers now they have a recycling program for your sponges. So I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna go through my egg jar over there and see if there are any others that I can part with. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that. But this is just okay. It's just a fine sponge. I have a whole jar more, and this can go. Lastly, I have a few declutters. First off are these two. Again, if you watched my samples video, these were an epic fail. I had such high hopes for these. These are beautifully layered lashes, but they just didn't work. There was no stick to them. Even if I put a eyelash adhesive on there, they did not work. I don't know what happened with these, but I was really disappointed because they are a beautiful lash. These are the Blinking Beauté in the style Celebutant, and they just were a big old letdown. Also, I had put these Scarlet Lashes in my maybe pile when I did my lash declutter that only 11 people saw, and I just decided to go ahead and get rid of these because in that same video, they just, I don't know, I just don't like them. I don't like them. They're not for me. Moving on. Goodbye. This next declutter I'm really kind of upset about because this is brand new. This is the Maybelline, what is this one called? Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick, and this was in the shade Hazelnut Hypnotizer. This is from the Coffee collection, and ooh, it smells so bad. Oh, it smells like someone poured a cup of coffee in a Solo cup and then set it down directly on a hot burner. Yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. Oof. I put this on once and it immediately made my lips kind of puckery and just not nice. And oh, I tried. I did. I even wiped it off and thought maybe I was supposed to mix it. Maybe there was some separating in the tube. So, you know, I did that thing where you swish it around and it did not make things any better. And again, the smell is so overpowering that I couldn't even wear it for more than 5 minutes. It had to come off, and this went straight into the bag. I was very, very disappointed in this because I'd heard so many great things about the Superstay Matte Ink line, and I really enjoyed the lipsticks that Maybelline sent me in the bullet form, the Superstay. But this one was bad. This one was bad. And lastly, I have 3 perfumes. These are from the Derek Lam 10 Crosby collection, and I usually keep my box over on my shelf, and I've had this for a while. I picked it up at TJ Maxx a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed the scents when I had them in a small sampler. And then these all smelled great, but I think I've just had them a little bit longer than I thought I did, and they've gone off. So I know that I used to love this scent Ellipsis, but now it smells like, it smells like a bad bottle of alcohol. It smells bad. And when a perfume or cologne has that alcohol smell, then you know it's probably gone bad or gone off. But this one smells like I went up into the liquor cabinet and dumped a few things in, and this isn't it. The next one is the scent Silent Street. And this one I don't remember disliking, but this one is very much, it smells more, more floral than I remember it smelling. And it smells more gardenia than I remember it smelling. And gardenia is not a fragrance that I get on with. So that one is getting on out. And lastly, this is the shade, the scent Blackout. And I remember this one being definitely on the masculine side, but not bad in a too much way. But this one now smells more like masculine licorice, and I'm not here for that. So these 3 are going to go out, and I am sad to see them go, but that just reminded me that I need to go ahead and pull those other perfumes from that collection and try to use them up so that I don't have this. So that's everything for my April empties and declutter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if any of those products that I went through are some of your favorites, or if you didn't get along with them either. I would love to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to like this video on the way out, and I would love it if you would click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I have some fun projects that I'm really excited to work on and share with you this year. So yeah, let me know what you thought. That's everything for me today. Yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, take care.